right, I am your host, Jesus Washington, and today I have a very, very special guest. And today's guest is going to be Dominic, which is he's a tattoo artist, and he worked on my tattoo, this particular one right here, and it was there's a whole story, and he will be here very soon, and I got to tell you the story about how we met. And it was through social media, more specifically Instagram. And he's been a tattoo artist for the longest, and we have a lot to talk about. He's a very, very interesting human, and you guys are going to get to know him today, and get to know, get to see his art, and he'll share his social media with you, so that you can check out his page and see what kind of tattoos he works on. So it's going to be a very, very great episode with Dominic, the tattoo artist. So stay tuned. Here he is. Woo! Dominic!
Hey, how you doing?
Wallah, doing good. How about yourself?
I'm alright.
Yalla, nice to see you, Habibi.
Nice to see you too. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, for sure. Alright, let me scoot over. Alright, so this is the camera we're gonna be looking at.
Copy that.
Yes. Alright, so how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, this was last minute. I really appreciate you.
Oh, no problem.
Alright, so yalla, Dominic, tell everybody, introduce yourself to everybody.
Oh man, my name is Dominic Watson. I'm a Detroit native, urban artist, currently tattooing, graffiti artist, just Detroit artist.
Detroit artist.
Detroit urban artist, yes.
So tell us, when did you start doing tattoos?
I started doing tattoos last summer, and last summer.
Last summer? Only last summer?
Only last summer.
I was looking at your live yesterday on Instagram.
Yes.
And that's your art, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you do I didn't know you do big tattoos like that.
That was my first big piece. That was my first, and that was a spur of the moment thing. We were sitting in the shop. There wasn't nothing to do, so I called my homeboy. And I was like, let me give you a tag.
Right. Oh, that was your homeboy?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was you. And I thought you did it on yourself.
I wish I did.
Now, I wanted to tell the story of how we met.
Yes.
So here's the story. So so my first tattoo was in 2018, more specifically 8/10/2018, and I kept going to the same tattoo artist for every 2 years, right? And when I came up with the vision of my last tattoo with the goddess tattoo, when I went down to the shop, they were like, "Oh, we can't do this. It's too much." I don't know. They're just giving me a whole background story why they can't do it, right? So I was on Instagram the same night, and I found you. And then I was looking through your page on Instagram. I'm like, "Oh my God, he's a tattoo artist." Little did I know that you knew Calibri too.
Yes.
And Calibri had a show here, at the station.
Really?
Yeah, really. You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yes. I didn't know that you guys were mutual friends. So I hit you up on the same day, and I was like,
a lot of artwork lately too.
huh?
She been selling a lot of artwork lately too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Calibri?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
No, I just seen her on Instagram and she been selling a lot of pieces lately.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. She's been selling a lot of pieces too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Calibri.
Yes,
And Debbie LaPratt. So the next day, he was like, "When you want to come in?" I was like, "Tomorrow." He was like, "Yeah, come on in." So I came into the shop. It was so nice. It was so beautiful. The way it's designed, the shop is so amazing.
That's my home.
Yes. And I felt welcomed, and we got into it, and I showed you what I wanted done, and it got done literally in a half an hour. I'm like, what?
A little bit more than a half, but that's kind of my policy though. I don't want to say no to things unless it's just totally obscure, just out of my range. But I want to do a walk through the door.
Right. And I was shocked to know that you were gonna do it right then. that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know, like with tattoos, you got to make an appointment. You have to wait for a long time.
I mean, eventually, sometimes I get to that point, but for the most part, like, yeah, you come in. I believe a tattoo shop should be just like a barber shop. If you come in, if you got the time, you should be able to get what you want.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I never thought about it like that.
That's how I view it.
That's why you're gonna be my tattoo artist from now till I don't know when.
I appreciate it.
Yes, yes. So I really really appreciate you coming through and this tattoo. Here's the tattoo. They can
And
see
it
it.
healed good, too.
Yeah, it healed real good. I didn't even have to come back for you to see it. Like it healed so well, like
It really did.
and it wasn't painful. Okay, like when you were doing it, it was painful, right?
Right.
But it healed really
I gotta get
quickly.
a picture of that before I leave. That's really nice.
This is really, really nice.
I feel so much better about it now.
It's just perfect.
It really is.
It really is
It
perfect.
really is.
It just like fit like with my other tattoo,
Yeah.
my 11/22/33, and there's like a whole story behind this.
Yeah, you said it.
Yes. So I think I should share the story. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
So here's the story behind so my tattoo is like a triangle in the middle, and then I have like on the top of it is like peace, love, and harmony. Goddess of peace, love, and harmony. So it took me a while to discover myself, right? And to discover my self-worth and who I am.
Everybody.
Everybody, right? It takes. Does it really take 37 years to discover yourself?
I'm 33 and I think I'm just like in the 4th chapter.
In the 4th chapter? Wow. So it's like a long process. And when I when I saw the vision of this tattoo, I was like, I have to get this done. I just have to. And every time I get a tattoo, it's like a breaking point for me, you know? But and then I noticed I get tattoos every 2 years. I don't know why, but the vision comes every 2 years.
I can dig that though.
You can dig that?
Because I have like an internal clock with things too.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because actually I was wearing a shirt
Yeah.
when I tattooed you. Every time I wear this shirt to the shop, good things happen.
Oh yeah? This is your good luck tattoo? I mean your good luck t-shirt?
I'm starting to believe, so yes.
Well, that's good. Yes, so when I discovered self-love, I had to tattoo this on me permanently.
Okay.
Because this is going to be like my logo.
It's a good logo.
Yeah, it's a really good logo. So it's going to be my logo for like my merchandise and I don't know, my perfumes and all that good stuff.
Well, I did it. That looked good.
Well, it looks so good. It's perfect. See, when I drew it, when I sketched it out, it was a whole different thing. So I wanted the triangle in the middle and then the goddess of peace, love, and harmony right underneath it. But that didn't make any sense. It would have been way too wordy, right? So this is just perfect. How you had like, you know, the different words on the triangles on each side of the triangle.
But that's all you. I just did it.
It's perfect. But this is the short story about my tattoo. But for sure, I'm going to have Dominic here again. Because you still have to finish my other tattoo.
Yes, I do.
Jesus Washington.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I guess.
Yes. But I wanted to talk more about you. So tell us about your childhood. Tell us about where you grew up. And so far, what you've been doing.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I was born and raised here.
Uh-huh.
The youngest of 3.
Uh-huh.
My parents are still married to this day. I still have to this day. I'm very, very blessed, and I believe that really helped with me being how I am now because it made me well-rounded by having 2 parents.
Yes.
You know, especially
How many years they've been married?
since I was born, 33 years.
33 years?
33
MashaAllah. Congratulations. Unheard of. Unheard of these days.
This is why I don't have no successful women because it's like I know what real relationships look like. So it's like, so anyway, I was born with cerebral palsy.
Uh-huh.
I was really, really contorted. Like they said, I wasn't really gonna walk like that. I was gonna need help for the rest of my life. But my only brother, he just didn't believe in it. He kind of just was my physical therapist, and he made me not, for lack of better words, crippled. And he let me straighten up. He made me strong. He made me lift weights. He made me box. And
Your brother?
my brother, because I had a walker. I had a brace on my leg like Forrest Gump. Like,
Say
I
what?
had all this.
For real?
All this
How
crap.
old were you?
4 years old.
Yee!
Like from toddler all the way to about 4 and 5, and then my brother started like taking charge and like making me exercise, like tying my good hand behind my hand and like behind my back and like making me dribble the ball with my bad hand to like make it work with the coordination. And yeah, like my brother is the real reason why I stand on my own to this day.
Wow, we should have had your brother on too.
Yeah, we should have. We should have. Now that I know, this is like a blessing, but like yes, but my brother is like everything to me. Like I wouldn't even be who I am if it wasn't for him. Like not even just for
He's
him.
older than you?
Mm-hmm.
How old?
3 years older than me.
3 years older. He was
the
like, you're
youngest
gonna
of
do
three.
this.
You're gonna do this because he's like, I can't afford in this city to have a crippled little brother.
Say what? He just put it out like that.
Basically, like I can't afford like for you to be a liability.
Yee!
So he like
He's like, you're gonna have to keep working until you get yourself together.
he,
That's
like,
a doctor right there, Habibi.
He didn't even really know it. And,
Wow.
Like, yeah, my brother's a physical therapist, so like totally unlicensed. Like don't even know.
What?
And,
That's his calling.
that is his fault. I told him he should be a coach. Like he brings the best out of people. Like
Man.
I told him his talent is to bring in the best out of people.
Man, it's amazing.
Uh-huh.
That's an amazing, inspiring story for our viewers
It is
who are
real,
watching.
too.
It is a real story. I would have never knew. You never told me this, Habibi, this story.
A lot of people don't know, but like if you like pay close attention to me, you
Yeah.
will see it. Like you will be like, oh yeah, he do got a little walk, he do got a little weakness, but it's like if I would never told you, you would never.
Yeah, I would have never known. I would have never knew. Wow, you couldn't even walk or anything.
I could walk, but I needed a walker. I needed a brace on. Like my left side was completely contorted, and my right side was like straight.
Yeah.
So that was like the balance.
Wow.
Like even when, I don't know if you noticed when I tattooed you, but my left hand, I had trouble with that left hand. Cause my left hand can't do what my right hand can do.
Wow.
Not even a little bit. So.
Yeah, that's a very, very inspiring story for our viewers, you know, who are watching and who have the same disease.
And if a viewer, if you do have a kid with cerebral palsy, if it's not like super duper a very bad case, just exercise the kid. That's the best.
That's the best.
That is the best thing. Just exercise them, stretch them out, and let them just be a human being. Don't try to have them operations. Don't like leave a lesson.
And that's what they do to most of these kids.
Yes, like forget the medicines. Like just exercise, strength, and work that muscle out, and just like almost like if you break a bone, and if it don't heal right, your body gonna adjust.
Yes.
The same thing with cerebral palsy. If you got a weaker limb, just work that limb out. Just act like it's a normal limb.
Yeah.
And it will eventually pick up. It
Yeah.
may not be 100%,
Right.
but you don't need surgeries. You don't need all that medicine. Cause I tried the medicine and it didn't do nothing. It made me just, it threw me off. It made me sleepy. It made
At 4 years old, they're giving you that?
Hmm?
At 4 years old, they'll give you medicine?
No, not at 4. So like when I was around like a teenager, around like 14, 15, we tried like backlifting shots. Like, we thought like it'd like make my like muscles looser because it was like tense all the time. So we thought like it'd loosen my hand up and make it looser.
Yeah.
But it made it like it just didn't work. Like nothing works better than exercising and stretching. That's just what. So anybody who got cerebral palsy, just exercising your mental. Like
That's deep.
is your mental is your biggest medicine. Like you're not gonna be like everybody else, but you have to ignore your disability,
Right.
and you will be able to continue, or if not, be better than some people.
Yeah. Man, I'm like shocked. Shocked. It made me remember like a story, like when I was like doing medical transportation. I was driving one of the patients. He had he was deaf, but he can talk, right? He can talk, and his speech was so clear. I didn't even know he was deaf.
Wow.
Honestly,
Like he really couldn't hear you. But
He couldn't hear you.
Could speak.
he can speak, and he was able to read my lips.
And that's how he was keeping up.
He said he went through like speech therapy, right? And he learned how to like just like read people's lips.
I mean, because when you have something taken away from you, you have to like
Adapt.
You have to adapt, whether you want to or not. Unless you just like. And another thing, your mental. Do not beat yourself up. If you beat yourself up and just say that I'm less than, you're going to be less.
Less than, right?
It's just.
It's really what you tell yourself.
I mean, I'm not a firm believer in all that, but when it comes to that,
Yeah.
for real, like you have to like not. You have to build yourself up.
Right.
You know,
Right.
'Cause otherwise, your weaker limb is not going. It's not going. Your limb and your mind is connected.
Connected, yes.
So it's like you have to like tell like your weaker limb like, bro, you good.
Right. Right.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it do make sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And where did you go to school?
Oh yeah. Detroit Public School. Went to Detroit Public School. Went to Cody. Went to Redmond. Graduated at an alternative high school because I was a bad kid.
What's alternative high school?
Not from a regular high school. Alternative high school is like when you get in trouble a lot or you don't go to school a lot. It's like alternative high school. Like it was grown people in my class.
Like what's grown? Like how old were you when they were going to school?
Like shoot, I was damn near grown. Like, I was like, I don't know. All I know is it's a place for bad kids. That's all I know.
You're a bad kid?
I just didn't go.
You didn't go to school?
I wasn't violent. I just didn't go. I just didn't like school.
And what, you just sleep? You sleep in there? I mean, it's like a place where, or you just...
No. It was a place where you had to like. It was an alternative high school where it's like it's a high school, but it was less strict. It was less curriculum. It was more focused on you. I don't even think they got them no more. It was Crossman Alternative High School on the Lodge, and I graduated in like '08.
Huh.
It was definitely not on time.
No?
No.
Huh. Yes, you always, your stories make me remember stories of my life.
Yeah.
I used to teach girls, like high school girls that were like, it was a school for pregnant girls.
Oh yeah.
You heard of that?
Yeah, it's like over there.
Oh, it's the same thing?
If it's here in Detroit.
Yeah, it's in Detroit, but it was like all girls. There's no boys.
It's a few places like that. It's a few places like that for girls.
For real?
Yep, it's that.
They had like a babysitter for them. They were all pregnant. Oh my god, it was a whole thing.
Come in at like 9 o'clock and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I went there to teach them belly dancing. That's what I taught them, belly dance. They were pregnant belly dancing.
Like that. Current situation.
Actually, you know, belly dancing is good for like childbirthing.
It is.
And it was supposed to ease the childbirthing process.
Other things too.
I just never went back to ask them if it did help or not.
Hope those numbers didn't increase.
Oh man. Okay. Did you go to college?
No. I tried Henry Ford Community College, but I just got so distracted by the girls.
By the girls in the community college?
I love community college. I love going to school. I love going to school. I feel such a level of achievement when I go to school. Like I feel so important. I don't feel important, but I feel like I'm part of something.
Yeah.
But first off, that stuff costs a lot of money.
Oh Allah, it cost me $150,000, Michelle.
Yeah, I don't even. Not to say like not if you got your degree or whatever, great. But I don't think you need to go to school for everything.
For everything.
That's
what my uncle was telling me. He's like, I respect people that go to school, but
word.
But I also respect people that didn't go to school. You know, and he taught me something today. He said, I guess school. I don't know. I don't know. Like I still have to think about that, because like for me, I felt like it was important as a woman to have an education.
I mean, that's what you brought up thinking. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what you brought up. Really.
Not really.
I was.
Oh no, I wasn't.
I was brought up like you have to go to school if you don't. You know, education is everything. Blah 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 blah. But I mean, not really.
No.
No.
I was brought up in a home where a woman can't go to school.
It's rubbish.
For real. But I had to push through it. I had to push. Man.
That's rubbish.
Yeah. But like some, the Middle Eastern beliefs, like most of them don't believe in that. Like they don't believe.
It's this in the Middle East. I don't know her name, but it's this DJ. And she like a very very popular electronic DJ. And she's a girl, and she like damn near like a. They treat her like a terrorist because she had to like perform like in secret. But she like super popular, but because she a girl, she don't wear the hijab. And she be throwing down. You know they don't like that.
Where in the middle? She's in the Middle East.
I believe so. And
you have her contact information?
No, I went to some electronic festival and found out about her. And like I seen her videos and stuff, but it's very secret.
Yeah, it's secret because women are not allowed to do much. But that's scary because like it takes everyone to keep whatever we built together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we built an infrastructure, and it takes both sexes to keep it going.
This is how life works. It's duality, but everybody loves that power, man.
Everybody loves their power.
Everybody loves power, and then like people, and like don't get me wrong, women and men have places. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do what you can do, you can't do what I can do, but at the same time, I can't put you in a box for what you do.
Oh yeah.
Or put a leash on you. Like that's not fair. And also, you can't out masculine me. Like relax. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing that I feel the females have to learn too. You know, males have to not dominate the females. Like if we let y'all do your thing, which we should.
Yeah.
You're not exactly us at the same time.
Right.
So
no, it's two different energies. They're male
is.
energy and female energy. They're two different energies.
Two very different energies.
Very
respectfully.
different. Yes.
Respectfully.
Yes. And I guess, this confusion comes from, like, people not understanding the two types of energies.
These phones.
What do you mean, these phones?
These phones fuck up everything.
These phones?
Too many opinions, too many things, too many reasons why. Some things are just black and white. Some things are just right and wrong.
The right is right and the wrong is wrong.
But why? Because there is no why. It's just some things.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. It's nature. It's what it is.
It's just the laws of the universe.
It's just the laws of the universe. Everybody just want to make their own law because you got an account with some followers. That does not make you have a different frequency out here. Like, relax.
Relax.
This is why I keep to myself.
Uh-huh.
I just keep to my. I can't even speak to humans anymore.
You can speak to human?
Everybody's so opinionated, but why? Because you know why. That makes no sense.
No, you just gotta find people of the same frequency as you.
I think it's so few.
It's
few. I think it's so few, and also with these phones now, today's time, everybody is so busy.
Yeah.
I like to call it fake busy.
No, it is fake busy.
People be so fake busy, and I just be like, you know what? I quit. I quit, bro. I just be a lone wolf. I don't care. That's why the term exists, lone wolf. I just cannot deal with that fake busy stuff. It's like you have no kids, no nothing. There's no reason why we can't click up. We can't, you know what? Fine. I have to beg you.
I have to beg you. Yeah, you reminded me of one of the people that I was dealing with. She's like, okay, and I know what she does every day. She sits there.
And then they flip it. Why are you watching me? I'm not crazy. I just know what you do. Like you're not doing anything.
Like she sits at home all day.
All day.
I've been busy. Doing what?
Doing what? What did you do?
Sleeping. Eating chips.
You didn't even work out. You didn't do one sit up. Nothing.
They're busy.
You busy. You didn't wash your car.
Well, we have to redefine busy.
Yeah, redefine busy.
You sitting at home doing nothing is not busy.
Me time is not busy.
Right.
You sleep.
You're sleeping. Well, the people have to be real with themselves, right?
I look in the mirror every day, be like, man, you messed up right there. You could have did better here. You did good right there, bro. You got to pat yourself on the back sometimes, too. Right. You have to hold yourself accountable. But these people now is just so, I'll get to it when I get to it. Y'all know time is
flying. Procrastination.
Flying.
Yeah, habibi.
And I procrastinate too. I sit on my phone like, damn, that's 3 hours looking at Instagram for nothing. Nothing. You better be getting people
to come to your business, mashallah.
I could have been doing something. Just something. I could have folded some clothes, something. But people now are just so mentally, I just need a mental break before you can physically do something.
Yeah.
That's retarded. That's weird to me.
Right. Well, this is Everyday People. We only bring unique guests, mashallah, to talk about unique things.
I'm only
And we are going to take a station break. We don't have to go anywhere. I'm just going to say it, okay? So you are watching Everyday People live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all top social media platforms. Make sure you like, you follow, and you subscribe. And don't forget to share and comment because we can see, mashallah, your comments, and so I can give you a love heart, mashallah. And thank you so much for watching WJZZ, the coolest station in the world. And thank you so much to our sponsor, Pink Cab Express. And if you would like to be a sponsor on Everyday People, you can hit this Cash App, capital J 112233, capital W. And Everyday People always brings unique, special guests. And Dominic is our special guest today.
Yes, ma'am.
And very interesting topics, a lot of laughs and giggles.
Being honest.
Yes, you're being honest. So, what do you plan on doing? What are you working on now?
Perfecting my tattoo craft. And just doing more fine artwork like calligraphy.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing with that? Like, how are you and Calibri collaborating with each other?
With my artwork, we just through the artwork, the Breakfast Club.
Oh, you're part of the Breakfast Club?
Part of the Breakfast Club is just my aside from tattooing, when I do my art pieces. You know.
Yeah.
Take them to her. And that's how we do our thing.
Wait, so you draw your art and you take it to Calibri, and what does Calibri do?
She put Calibri is like my manager, but not. Like if I do a piece or I'm like, yo, hey, Calibri, like she's my
Mentor?
Mentor slash access to the art world, because I'm an urban guy. I don't know much about fine art. I just know how to.
You know, urban art.
I know how to make urban art. I know how to produce artwork. I don't know how to refine it into fine art. I don't know how to get into the circles of the people who buy fine art. Or I don't, may not necessarily know the mediums to use. So Calibri just filling all the gaps for me.
Wow.
And if I do, like I said, if I do an amazing piece or something, I'm like, Calibri, like I think I want to sell it, or what do I do about it? Next thing you know, she got something for me to take it.
Wow.
And it's all off the love. It's just all off from being a natural Detroiter and artist to artist and just being real.
Wow. You should have brought some of your art pieces.
I should.
Why don't you bring your art pieces? You come into Mashallah Everyday People.
I don't know.
Do you have art that you've done on yourself? Do you do tattoos on yourself?
No, I haven't gotten to that point yet. I don't think I will.
No? Is it like hard, you think?
I think for me, with my left hand,
oh, you would have to.
It will be hard for me.
Hold on. So wait, when you do tattoos, you do it with your left hand?
No, I do it with my right, but the left hand you got to like stretch the skin, uphold the napkin. So I think like the only place if I was able to tattoo myself would be like my thigh. I
On your thigh, so you have to wear shorts.
I would have to wear shorts, and I would have to do it like upside down.
Upside
facing me. So like,
it would be facing you.
Yeah, wherever I did, it would have to be. I think that'd just be too much.
Man, I love tattoos. It's just the pain of the damn tattoo.
And that too, I don't like pain. Like
I don't like pain either.
I do not like pain. Like that's another downfall or another hurdle I have to get over myself with tattooing, because I don't like pain. So when I feel my client wince or move,
yeah,
it messed my mental up. Like, oh my God, I'm hurting this person.
Yeah.
I don't like pain. So it's just like, but sometimes you have to apply a little pressure. You have to.
Yeah, you have to, so it can show.
Yeah, sometimes the people gonna be like,
that's me.
And you have to.
I have my eyes closed all the time.
I do too. But
I can't even take a needle.
And not to be like a rude person, but sometimes you have to ignore that. And
I have
a problem ignoring that. Oh my God. Yeah.
It just comes with it.
It comes with it.
But hopefully, maybe one day you will create like a painless tool.
No, tattoo should hurt. That's part of a tattoo. That's why it's rebellious.
You say no.
No, tattoo should have some oomph to it. But yeah, maybe I should tattoo myself to know like that correct depth. But I don't know, man.
You know which tattoos you need to get into? Sound tattoos. Have you ever heard of sound tattoos? Okay, so a sound tattoo is literally you know how like when sound with sound it's like a frequency.
Sound wave?
Yeah, it's like a sound wave. So you would tattoo like so it's literally an app on your phone, and you say whatever you want to say, and then they give you that sound, and you tattoo the sound.
Oh, like a little DNA thing.
Yeah.
Like tattoo that.
Yeah, and then you could take your phone and you scan it, and you could hear your voice or whatever voice you want to have on there. You never heard of that?
No.
Oh yeah, that was like one of my things that
Is
I.
it like
This
they
is
use,
real.
They use black ink. Is
Black
it
ink.
It's not like no special ink.
No. It's literally black ink.
So it's an app, like almost like a QR code.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you need to get into that.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's dope.
That's
Oh my
dope.
god, I was just like recent because
dope.
when I first like started like researching tattoos and stuff like that, that was like one of the things that came up, sound tattoos, and it's pretty cool. Like like if you have like grandmother, grandpa, or whatever, put their voice on your body, and you can always hear their voice.
I mean, but
That is so cool.
I gotta understand that because how the voice thing. How can they like they must have to like say it into the app.
Yeah. So you say it into the app, and then the app like shows you like the different sound frequencies, and they give you that piece for you to tattoo.
So that's like the QR code.
That's the QR code.
You can I can hear my granddaddy.
You can hear your granddaddy, your grandpa, your mother, your daddy.
But they gotta be here first.
Yeah, they got to be on the phone, and then they got to be accurate when you
get the
tattoo
pictures.
it. Yeah.
Oh, so if I fuck around.
So if you fuck around one line, you would go hear
somebody
shit.
else's voice.
That's the only thing about it.
Damn,
That's a lot of pressure.
There's no more pressure than a portrait.
Than a portrait?
No more pressure than any other tattoo. Just do it right.
Yeah.
Basic math.
Yeah, for sure. And you want to share your, can you please share your social media so that they can go and check out your page, Habibi?
Oh, yeah. So you can reach me at on Instagram at Dom Son of Watt. That's DOMSONOFWAT. And on Facebook at my regular name, Dominic Watson.
Uh-huh.
And you can come get tatted at Detroit Aztec Tattoo.
Yes.
On Michigan Avenue.
On Michigan Avenue.
Right next door to this thing. I don't know why I like saying that, but I love saying that.
It's right next to who? That's anymore?
Yeah, it's right next door to this thing. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
Are they even open? I think it's a closed.
This thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's open.
It's open?
Oh, it's open. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's right. Yalla, like I said, we're doing advertising for them.
I don't know. I guess so.
I guess so.
I think it's a Detroit thing. We just rep where we from.
Yeah. It's Detroit.
Loyal to my soil.
I never heard of that.
That's E40.
Loyal to my soil.
That's E40 right
That's
there.
it. Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Loyal to my soil.
Loyal to my soil.
Yes. So, what interesting things are you a part of also?
Oh, I work at the Old Miami bar. I'm a bar back on my way to being a bartender.
Woo!
So I live a little interesting life, tattoo artist and
So you know how to mix and get drinks, mashallah?
I do. I just haven't got the okay to go ahead and, be the bartender yet. But I'm on my way.
Yalla, you're on your way, Habibi.
I'm next up. And what other things I'm into?
I should come out and check you out the Old Miami.
You should.
See, look, I don't like to drink because I don't like anything bitter. I don't like bitter drinks, right? But if you can make me a sweet drink, I'm gonna try it.
You probably
I don't like to taste the liquor. That's the only thing about it. Like,
you probably like a lemon drop.
What's a lemon drop?
It's like Deep Eddy, it's like a vodka thing. It's like vodka and lemonade, but like more lemonade. So it's like you really don't taste it. It's like you drink a couple of them, and you're like, oh man, I'm kind of messed up.
For real?
Cause you be like, oh, it's lemonade, and it's so not lemonade.
My first drink was, how old was I? 30. I was 30. That was my first drink, right? I know, yeah. My first drink was at 30 years old, right?
Okay.
And I had, what is that called? Smirnoff? And tequila.
Oh my goodness. They was trying to get you.
You said they were trying to get me. What does that mean? Explain it to me.
They were trying to get you drunk.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to get me drunk?
Smirnoff and tequila.
Yeah. That's just like double trouble. I remember when I first drunk, and I think I drunk heavy. I was just throwing up.
They were trying to get you.
They were trying to get you. They did it. Did it work? Yellow, what else you do? Tell us.
That's about it.
Don't you do like art on buildings and things like that?
Oh yeah, I always do murals.
Murals, yes.
Murals, no more graffiti.
And we're
Actually, I just got a probation for that. Just got a probation for graffiti.
You used to do graffiti?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got in trouble for it too. And yeah, don't get caught doing graffiti.
Okay, so you did graffiti. What did you write on there, Habibi?
Whenever I write graffiti,
Uh-huh.
but it's a mural. I don't care what nobody say, because I don't do graffiti. But I always do a memorial to somebody who died.
For real?
That's what I got arrested.
Wait, and you got in trouble for doing a mural of somebody that passed away?
It wasn't their face, it was their name. It was very elaborate. Like, it was like I don't know, about the fourth one I did.
Wait, you just went to a random building and did that?
Anybody in my neighborhood who, like, passed away. But it's like the building gotta be run down. Like, I would never, like, touch somebody, like, stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was just like an abandoned building and you just wanted to beautify it.
Yeah, and it's like in my neighborhood. And so anybody from my neighborhood who was, like, important to our neighborhood who passed away.
Yeah.
If they family asked me,
yeah,
I would put their name up. Really, really dope.
Yeah, that's something beautiful. You're honoring their soul.
Yeah, but these police officers didn't see it that way, and they tried to really like get me in trouble. I'm like, bro, I've never been in trouble. I go to work every day. Like, come on, and they tried to really get me in trouble.
Wow.
But I'm on probation now.
So are you gonna do a mural in my first home?
Yeah, with your permission.
Here's what I was thinking, right? So my office, here's what I want to do to my office. Because it's like a small room, maybe the size of this room, right? And like I want like the galaxy and an astronaut in there. You know what I mean? Like I want like the planets with stars and all that good stuff.
So you kind of want like an astronaut floating in space?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the one. Ah, that's what I want to do. And then I want to put up like lightning, you know those LED lights in the room, and like light it up.
Okay.
And I want like sparkles on the walls.
Do sparkles, or if you got like some cardboard, like we painted black and like poke a lot of little holes, like a little different size holes, and put like a light in there, and like let the light shine, like.
For real?
Like stars.
Oh shoot! Y'all, I can't wait
I think so.
Yeah.
In theory, that sounds like.
And so what would you do? Like you bring like a cardboard and put holes and you put light inside?
No, like say we painted the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Like say we poke like holes and you put like a light behind it. We painted that black, it looked like stars, right?
Wow. Oh shit. And it'll like light up. That is so dope. That is so cool.
It's an idea.
It's an idea. And how long do you think it's gonna take to do this mural?
Oh, with spray cans and probably about 2 days.
2 days? Yalla.
Come up with a design you like. Yeah, but I like using paintbrushes with graffiti cans because it gives like a finer outline and you get the details. I like using paintbrushes. That's why I think it's considered a mural, because it's like it's not all spray cans, and the content of the piece. It's like I don't think you can call it graffiti. You like trying to treat me like I'm like some hoodlum. I'm not.
You're not hoodlum, mashallah. No. Nobody is. I don't believe anybody is.
Oh, that's false.
That's false?
Yes.
You've seen some?
Yes.
You've met some, mashallah?
Yes. Real hood.
Alright, we're going to take another station break. And we're going to continue with our conversation. Yes. You are watching Everyday People live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all top social media platforms. Make sure you like and you follow, you share, and you subscribe. And don't forget to comment to get the heart on the camera, mashallah, because we can see your comments. Thank you for watching WJZZ, the coolest station in the world. And thank you so much to our sponsor, Pink Cab Express. And if you would like to be a sponsor on Everyday People, you could hit this Cash App, capital J, 112233, capital W. And I am your host, Jesus Washington, and our special guest is Dominic, the tattoo artist, and bartender, and so creative. Yes. All right. So what are the plans for the future? Oops.
That's my future.
Yes.
Oh, geez. I just want to be financially sound.
Financially stable.
Financially stable.
Wallah, who doesn't want to be financially stable out here?
That's it, man. I just want to take care of my family. My parents are getting older. I just want to make sure I don't go to a nursing home. You'll be able to take care, just take care of them. That's really all I want. I would love to open up a art studio, space, skateboard, like all that, all in one. Like just it's like
Skateboard and art.
skateboard, art studio, gallery.
Well, that would be amazing. They don't have that out here.
No, just a creative building, like a building with tattoos, skateboard, paint, just anything that's art related. But I'm not talking photography. No diss to the photographers, but no photography, no spoken word, none of that. We talking about real artwork, like, in my opinion. Damn. Yeah, but yeah.
Where would you have it?
Definitely got to be in the city.
In the city?
Where the
You know what? You're right. I've never seen like a skateboard in the city.
I mean,
I've never seen it. Where is it?
we just never been introduced to it. Like it's a lot of kids in the hood that skate, or have the ability to skate, or that when they see me skating, they hop on a skateboard. And naturals at it, but we just never had it in our area. We never like been introduced to it, so we think it's weird until we see it, or until we put our hands on it. And so yeah, I just want to bring that to my neighborhood. It's the place where people like kids like me who like art and like beautiful things, but don't want to get teased for it,
Right.
or whatever. You can come be creative. I just want to create a place like that and stay right here in the city and be local. I don't really care for traveling. I would love to have a wife. I would love to have a good woman by my side, but with these phones, I don't know if that's possible no more. Because everybody think these false gods, these, like you're a human being. Relax. But, yeah, I just want to stay in my city and just...
Keep the faith. You never know.
Okay.
Because I'm going to keep the faith too, even though I feel the same way as you.
Man.
I feel the same thing. Hola! My logic of like a relationship is like, doesn't exist out here. It really doesn't exist.
It does not. It's it doesn't. It doesn't. These phones and people I truly believe it's the phones.
It's the phones?
It's the phones. The phones. It's too much option. It's too much freedom. Not saying like, oh, we're supposed to be limited and we can't think for ourselves. Yes, we can, but it's just like, bro, like some things you know you're doing too much. But because there's no one to tell you that you're doing too much and nothing to physically stop you, you're going to keep doing it. And that's when things get out of control. And it's for everybody. And I feel like everybody's like past that point to where it's like the people like us is just outnumbered and we just don't even care no more.
See, I feel like most people don't have discipline. You know? Like, okay, here's the thing. There's a lot of males. There's a lot of females. There's a lot of sharks in the sea. Let's just put it that way. Mm-hmm. But the thing is like the hardest thing, because I don't think anyone has this, like because for me, I'm a monogamous, so I'm gonna put it out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna do no polygamy with me at all. Like I just know there's one person out there for me, and to choose one person out of 8 billion, and knowing that there's more talented, more beautiful people out there, you know what I mean? I guess it makes it harder. But the thing is, I guess I'm just like that. I'm just like a loyal person. Like, I can deal with one person for the rest of my life.
Me too.
Because I feel like that's the reason why we dropped down here. That's the reason why we dropped the earth. I think most of us were greedy, wanted too many things up there. They're like, yalla, come down, yalla, come down, do this right. And only the loyal and the loyal ones and the pure ones descend to the highest of the highest. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But most people really can't get to that point. But I still think it's possible.
I don't even think people have morals anymore.
You don't think people have morals?
I don't think the word morals. I think if you like say the word morals, a lot of people don't even know what that means.
For real? Mm-hmm. Well, that's something to think about actually. If people don't have morals, it means, mashallah, what chance we have out here, mashallah.
Me and my mama talk. I feel like a lot of people's morals change daily,
Yeah.
and that's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
Very-
That's wishy-washy thinking. You can't deal with no wishy-washy thinking.
Mhm.
That's
You
dangerous.
have to live by a code.
Yeah.
This is what it is. I don't think people have the goal or the gumption to stick to something.
The principles, the standards, and all that good stuff.
Win, lose, or draw is the team I'm on. I don't think people have the courage to do that these days.
But I feel like 1% of people out there have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they so tired and warped, man. Like they like us. They exiled up. Like we so not even hard to access, but it's just like you have to prove yourself to us. We're not no guys, nothing, but you really have to prove yourself. And I don't think people like the moment somebody has to prove something or do something, they feel like they're being like submissive. They don't want to do it no more. So
Huh. Hopefully one day we balance out this world and bring this change. Because we are the change in the world.
we definitely are. I just want to do the little bit that I can do around here. And that's really all I can do.
But Habibi, with your idea of bringing a skateboard and art in the same facility in the city to bring entertainment to the children of the city of Detroit, mashallah, that is an amazing idea. Hopefully one of our watchers could be a beautiful sponsor for you.
That would be great.
Yeah, that would be a very, very beautiful idea to have in the city and have a lot of children be a part of that.
Just be creative, children. Like not. Just be creative. The creative side. Not
The creative side, yeah.
creative side.
Because like once you use like your energy in the creative way, it really benefits yourself and it
It's
benefits a lot of
addictive.
people.
It's
It's
addictive.
addictive, yeah.
If you started drawing a picture and you start doing good, the next day you're gonna want to finish that picture. You're gonna want to finish it. It's like it's a good thing.
Right. Right. All right, so we have a few minutes left. And in the few minutes that we have left, I would like for you to give your advice to our viewers. What advice do you have for everyone out here? A message that they can reminisce and take with them.
I've heard this before, and it's just been resonating with me. I don't know who said it, but you have to be delusional in your beliefs.
Delusional.
You have to be delusional in your beliefs. Your opinion is the only one that really matters. Like, and as long as you can look in the mirror and honestly believe that what you believe in is true and right, don't let no. And it may sound cliche, but you have to really
Stick to it.
be delusional, dang there. Like, look, I feel you, but this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It may, and then people or somebody be like, oh, I tried that, but it didn't work out for me. That respectfully, that was you. This is me and my time, my chapter. We not gonna have the same outcome. You know what I'm saying? So that may not happen for you. We may be similarities and similar hurdles, but we are different. So you have to believe in yourself, and like, even when like it don't seem like it's gonna happen, like you have to.
Pursue it.
You have to talk to yourself. Like I feel like people be like, oh, that's insane. No, you literally have to talk to yourself. You have to literally tell yourself, like, whatever your name is, such and such. Like, just like how you would tell your friend, like, bro, you need to do better. Like how you would tell your best friend, like, bro, hey man, that ain't what we do, or you need to do better, or you're doing good. You need to talk to yourself in the exact same way. And believe that. And it's like, it's not to block anybody out or to be like, oh, I'm the only one that matters in this world, because you're not. But you have to move forward in life and to not be hung up on your feelings and the things that don't really matter. You have to push through things and you have to coach yourself. Almost like yes, you have to talk to yourself in a positive way.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
In a positive way.
I know that may sound strange, but it's necessary. It's definitely today, because you have so many things that tell you that you're not or you ain't that. How you gonna counteract that but with yourself? That's the only way.
Well, I feel you. I have another story for you. Today you're just bringing out all this stuff, baby. This is a true story, right? So here's the story. So I didn't have any choice of like choosing who I was born to, right? That's something that's decided by the heavens.
Yeah.
But mashallah, all of them supported nothing I did, nothing, right? And I was always like talked about in a bad way, in a negative way.
He was a black sheep.
I was the black sheep. Y'all, I'm wearing black today. I guess I am. So I was the black sheep, mashallah, and I had to come. I mean, it came to the point where they literally told me I was a mistake. I was an accident. Okay, and to the point where when I started doing me and just really bringing out my personality, they literally
Basically had to accept the black sheepness.
they literally told me that they wish I was dead than alive. So I literally had to like think about that. Like, why would anybody think of me, and especially my biologicals? Why would they even think about me like that? You know what I mean? I had to take matters into my own hands and say, you know what? I'm bigger than this. I'm literally worth a lot. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't even
It takes
exist.
a lot to say that.
It takes a lot to say that.
To pull your pants up and be like, you know what? It takes a lot.
It do. It took me 37 years, mashallah. 37 years to shake it off. And some people never come out of that. Like,
Some people call you delusional for that.
yeah. Oh, I've been called that all the time. But when I discovered myself and how valuable I am to this world and how important I am to this world as any other human, you know what I mean? Because I had to think about like, damn, there's like trillions of eggs and sperm, you know what I mean? I was the chosen one to be here. Like, how can you tell me that when I was literally chosen to be here? So it didn't make any sense to me, and when I took matters into my own hand, I changed my whole life.
It's facts.
It's facts. This is real. It's a real story. Yeah, but then I discovered I'm not the only one out here with that situation. Yeah.
No.
I'm saying 90% of people feel that.
It's so easy to feel like I'm the only one and nobody get me. You know what I mean?
But it's not true.
Into the same thing, nobody's you. So nobody really will, but it's people that can emphasize or feel empathy. You know what I'm saying? They can understand. You know what I'm saying? They understand where you're coming from.
Right. They can relate.
They can relate.
Yeah.
And that don't mean hop on the bandwagon of being the victim or the victimization. That mean like, oh, I feel you. How did you get out of it? And that means take everything in stride. That don't mean take something to sit back and. You can only do that momentarily. Because even as a boxer, you only get 1 second, and you only get 1 minute in between rounds. You got to get right back out there.
And then you can't feel sorry for yourself either.
Can't.
You can't feel sorry. You got to push through that.
You got to push through until next round. And that's what life is. And like people now get so comfortable in between rounds.
Right.
Can't.
Right.
That's not realistic.
It's not realistic at all. This was definitely a great show,
Yes, it was.
and I love being here today. And I just want to say I really, really appreciate you being on my show.
Yes, ma'am.
And next time we should bring your brother, because we gotta know all that story, the whole detail.
His story is really, really something because he is nothing like me. My brother is the complete opposite of me.
Complete opposite.
Total street guy.
Ah!
So he got some stories.
He got some stories.
He do got some stories.
Yes. Well, thank you to everyone for watching Everyday People live with your host, Jesus Washington. And thank you so much to my guest,
ma'am.
Dominic,
Thank you so much for having
the
me.
artist. And thank you so much for coming on the show. Until next time, stay tuned to next week's episode, mashallah. And we will be back at 5 p.m. ya habibis on Thursday. Yalla.